Hello and welcome, fellow pathfinders. My name is Deanne and welcome to the channel. Right, we're just going to pick a few cards today, see where it leads us. I'll pick a few of each and then we'll pull some tarot. So we'll just get straight into it today. I've already cleansed this space. So we'll start with a couple of these ones. Luminous path. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll have them for now. So we'll pick a couple of these ones. Just give them a... Oh, okay. Got them ones. Coming out quite easily today, aren't they? Right, and then we'll have a couple of these ones. Just saying pick them out the middle. Right, so we'll have that one and we'll have that one. And then we'll have that one. Right then, I'll just put them to one side. Right, we'll see what we've got. Oh, right, so we've got the Angel of Faith. I'll read them in a minute once we've got them out. Obstacles. Releasing the past. I don't know why I'm putting these back to front. Not that it really matters. We'll just put them wherever we can fit them. A man holding a coin. First chakra, Archangel Michael. You see him if I put them there. And the Thinking Woman. And then with these ones, we've got the Majestic Mountain, the Silver Key, and the Guardian Angel. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to take a deep breath. If you want to join me, you can do. Right, so we'll start with the Angel of Faith since we've got that. I'm just going to put my glasses on, actually. I can read it a bit better. Right, so Angel of Faith. Let's have a look. Right, so today marks a new beginning for you. Today your life will start to shine as never before. A new light of success is gently falling all over you. You are heading in the right direction. You will reach your goals and you will soon be on top of your mountain with your hands stretched out, shouting, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Now, don't stop. Take each step as a leap of faith that will lead you straight to a new place of success. Right, okay. So, Angel of Faith leading you to a place of success. Right, so I also got this man holding a coin here. So this could be a new business venture or a new source of income. Maybe you've been after a new job. We've also got 4 out of 3, 7. Right, okay. Right, so I've got Archangel Michael as well. It's like the root chakra. So it's something in the physical. Yeah, that's being manifested. I've also got the thinking woman. So she's thinking here about her next move. She's gaining the knowledge that she needs. Maybe you're learning new skills. Transformation butterfly. Right, okay. Hang on a minute. Right, so what I'm getting from this is I've got obstacles here I'm releasing. I've also got overcoming challenges. So we'll see how that bit fits in a minute. But we'll come. So obstacles in your path. So this tells me that someone's been dealing with a lot of challenges lately, maybe, or going back into that, if you were looking for a new job, maybe you've been going to job interviews that haven't paid off. Flexibility and change. Solutions unlocking potential. Emerging, transforming energy. Right, so I've also got this card here, right? Releasing things from the past. Yeah. So maybe this... Hang on a minute. Yeah, I've got some sort of past events or past emotions. I think someone has been spending a little bit of time on their own at the minute, or recently, working out what the next move is. Yeah. Right, okay. Adaptability, I'm getting. Adaptability in something, having faith in yourself. Past thought patterns, maybe. Keeping someone stuck. Yeah, resilience. I'm also getting resilience off this card. So, angel of faith, resilience, releasing the past, thinking. Yeah, I'm getting some sort of releasing some sort of emotion or thought pattern that has been keeping you stuck in one particular situation. I mentioned a job before. It doesn't have to be, but, if this is resonating with you. So what I'm getting on that one is, being stuck in some sort of job that you've been doing a while, maybe. And because you're used to doing that job, your skill set in that job is, you know what you're doing, yeah, ahead of the game sort of thing. But with someone in particular, it's keeping them stuck in that energy, that they're trying to get out of. Yeah. I'm also getting someone trying to find that new road, but obstacles keep getting put in the path. With someone in particular, I've got them obstacles are put in your path because maybe that path that you're on isn't, the right... Hang on a minute. Yeah, if you keep hitting a dead end, a brick wall with something, there's either something to learn, before you can move on, or spirit is moving you to a better fit for you. For an example, since we said the job, it doesn't have to be about a job, but, if that's what is resonating. As an example, you decide that you want to, go for a new job. When you get there, or you've been for many job interviews, and every single job interview, you either, don't get the job, or something doesn't feel right, or, something happens. I feel that that's spirit's way of sort of help nudging you towards, a different kind of energy, something more fitted to what you're after. I do have guidance and support as well, so, yeah, that's what I'm coming back to with that, guidance. Any obstacles are put in your path, to sort of steer you somewhere better suited. I do feel that solutions are popping up. I think you'll have some new ideas. Studying, as I said before, for someone, might be a good idea. Or maybe having a look at your CV again, or, your skill set. What else have I got? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of changes coming in. But, hang on, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of changes coming in, and I've got anxiety with someone here about the changes ahead. Transforming thought patterns. Transforming. Yeah, with someone I've got transforming thought patterns. That's what Right, okay. Let's pull some tarot cards. Let's see what else we get on that one. Okay. Right, okay. So I've got some sort of move. Yeah. This could be house, it could be residence, it could be, that new job that I was on about. It could just be you moving yourself forward, I've also got, if it's resonating, if you wanted to travel at the moment. Oh, hang on. Right, hang on. I've got healer. Right, for someone in particular, I know this isn't going to resonate with, yeah. Right, okay. I've got, going back to this job description, I've got a job of a healer, in whatever that may mean. Some sort of healer. I've got a lot of travel with this. I've got a lot of pleasure. I've got a lot of money-making ideas. Right, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm going to say it because I've got it. I've got beer, which doesn't necessarily... Beer. Pints of beer. Pints of beer in a game of pool. Pints of beer in a game of pool. Old pub. Okay, that's a bit weird. Right, but that's what I'm getting off it. Pints of beer, a game of pool, and an old pub. I don't see how that goes in with healer, but there again, there's many different, ways that you can, just sitting there and listening to people and stuff. There's many different... Okay, I've got healing energy. Healing energy. Releasing the past. Right, I have no idea what any of this means. I hope this means something to someone. I've also got travelling between the UK and America. Right, okay, I'm going to leave that one there a minute. That was a lot to take in, to be honest. Right, self-love, and this is, I call this the self-love card. Yeah, healing. I just keep getting healing yourself, healing. Some sort of healing taking place. I feel this releasing the past and going into your cave, as it were, has probably done someone some good. There's been a lot of thinking going on, a lot of overcoming challenges, a lot of finding solutions, guidance, working on yourself. Do you know what? I have no idea if this reading is making any sense whatsoever. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Right, you have the potential as well. Potential for what? Potential for what, Spirit? Besides... Hang on. Don't know whether that came out or not. Right. I'm just going to take another deep breath. You can join me if you want. That's better. Right. Potential for what, Spirit, please? Right, okay. Right, you have a lot of potential for your desires to come true. This is the Angel of Faith card again. What is it that you're desiring to have at the moment? You know, desiring the outcome. What is it that keeps you going, gets you up in the morning, you know, keeps you going forward? Basically, what is it that you are looking for? Yeah? What is your passion? What is your desire? What can you see happening? You've been given a key as well to unlock some sort of door. It could be a literal key, although I am getting door to the mind. Opening potential. Mysteries. Wow, I don't even know where I'm going in this reading. I'm all over the place. Maybe that's how you're feeling at the minute. I don't know. That's the sort of energy I'm getting, like, you know, toing and froing, coming and going. Right, okay. Let's pull a few of these ones. Right, I've got a motherly energy as well helping you out. Or this could be you, motherly energy. You know, a very caring, nurturing. So I was saying about the healing, wasn't I? So take this whichever way. It could go either way, but you could have some sort of motherly energy, you know, healing you, or you could have that motherly, you know, caring sort of healing energy. I've also got blue eyes, fair hair. This could be someone coming in to give you some sort of help, raising money or salary. Yeah, this is what I was getting before with this man holding the coin and this one as well. So I've got some sort of money. I can't get my words out now. Well, raising money anyway, some sort of number 6, 67. Right, I've got number 67 because I feel that these two cards go into each other, or it could be 643. Take that whichever way it resonates, but I'm getting that quite strong, either 67 or 643. Associated with money. I will pull an angel number actually before we finish and see what else we get. Peace of mind, joining of two people. Right, so if this had some sort of to do with another person, you know, it could go well. Whether this is to do with, like I said before, a job, it doesn't have to be, whatever's resonating, but if it does involve another person or more people, then it should go well. I'm also getting... hang on. Yeah. I'm also getting, if you were having challenges within a relationship with someone, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but, you know, with someone else in general, it should even out. I've got also, for someone in particular, I've got a boss and or a work colleague, some sort of colleague, or there's been a bit of disharmony there or some sort of obstacle. I do see that sort of evening out, you know, becoming more balanced or finding a solution to that issue. Only take that if it resonates. But, yeah, celebrations, bright happenings, and, yeah, so what was I just saying there before? So this is the Ten of Swords, so it's like the ending of a situation or a challenging relationship, you know, an ending of that energy. Doesn't necessarily mean like an ending, you know, you're walking away from each other per se. I mean, it could do if, you know, that's what resonates, but it could also mean an end of that energy, you know, and finding some sort of solution to that issue that you had with that person. Right, I'm just going to pull another couple of... Where's he gone? Where did I put? Oh, they're here. I'm just going to pull another couple of these cards and then we'll get an angel number. Right, I'm going to say too many, but because they come out, I'm going to read them anyway and see how they go into it. Right, so we've got financial constraints, magician in the mirror, third chakra, solar plexus, and angel of love. Right, so going back into this, I self-love before. Right, so financial constraints. I do feel up to this point, or, you know, fairly recently, this is what you've been dealing with someone anyway. You know, some sort of obstacle to do with finances. Maybe it was job related. Maybe it was just, you know, flow, cash flow. I do feel that's being lifted because I feel that something's coming in or you thought about a solution to that issue. So then financial constraints, you know, I feel that energy is sort of flowing back out, or it will be doing soon. I do feel though strongly with someone has been dealing with that sort of energy. Magician and the mirror. Yeah. So you manifest what you mirror. You know, people mirror you, situations mirror you. Yeah. So be careful of what sort of energy you're in. Yeah. Sometimes when we have disagreements with people or we have disagreements in our lives. Sometimes that other person, if it's to do with other people, or is mirroring back to us what we need to sort of work on. That could go in with the healing thing that I said before. Someone's like pushing your buttons to see how you're going to deal with that sort of situation. Solar plexus here, third chakra. So what I'm getting off that one is your gut instincts, what feels right to you. Have faith in yourself, like the angel of faith said, in these new beginnings. And then the angel of love as well. So you've got a lot of angels in this spread today. A lot of protection. You've even got the guardian angel, So a lot of guidance going on, a lot of protection. But with this one, angel of love, because you got this self-love card as well, I'm going to say put yourself first before, find out what it is about yourself that you love, self-love before, how do you word that without, before trying to put into other people, give yourself some love first, nurture yourself. What else am I getting off? Right, also, this is for someone in particular, but I've also got a move to a different country with a mountain, a view of a mountain. Yeah, that's all I'm getting off that one. Yeah. And I'm getting beer again. Why am I getting beer? Yeah, I've got a strong, I don't know, maybe go down the pub. Talk through your issues. I don't know. But that's definitely for someone. Definitely a message for someone there. Right, I'm going to pull a... Oh, God, I didn't think about this. Hang on. Can I reach them without knocking everything over? Right, just give me a second. No. Right, so if you're seeing this angel number, then take special attention, because it could be another message. If you want to, put in the comments down below if you got this number anywhere specific, or, well, you can just put the number if you want. Right, so say just pick one. Take that one. Wow. 111. I'm just going to say 1111. So it says communication. Effective communication is the key to strong and loving relationships. The angels remind you to express your feelings openly and honestly. Right. Well, that's funny, that, really, because we didn't really go on much about relationships, did we? But you've got the key, yeah? You've got a lot of angel cards, and you've got the 2 love cards, yeah? So make of that what you will. Right, thanks for viewing me today. Like I said before, put down where you got the number, or just put the number in if you don't know what else to write. And hopefully I shall see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.